All right, this is lesson 9.11 spheres. This is in your practice packet. For the first couple here, you're going to find the volume of the sphere or hemisphere, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. Volume of a sphere is going to be 4/3 pi r cubed. So we're going to go ahead and use that formula here. In this first one, I do have my radius. So volume is 4/3 pi r cubed is my formula. Plugging in, I'm going to go ahead pi times 16 cubed. So 4/3 times pi times 16 cubed. And don't forget, you can use that little arrow feature on your calculator to do that third power. We get 17,148.59, and this is going to be feet cubed. And that is after rounding here. For number 2, our radius here is 11. So we have volume is equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. So volume is 4/3 times pi times 11 cubed. So 4/3 times 3.14 times 11 to the third power is going to give me 5,572.45 square or cubic yards, In this next example, we're given the diameter as 19. So that tells me if I take 19 divided by 2, I have a radius of 9.5 then. So my volume formula is still the same, 4/3 pi r cubed. So we're going to do 4/3 times pi times 9.5 cubed. So 4/3 times 3.14 times 9.5 cubed, which gives me a volume of 3,589.54 inches cubed then. And again, that is also rounded to the nearest hundredths. In number 4, since we have a hemisphere, we're going to put the 1/2 at the front of our volume formula. So we have half times 4/3 times pi r cubed. Notice I am given a diameter again, so splitting it in half, the radius here is just 13. So I have 1/2 times 4/3 times pi times 13 cubed. So 1/2 times 4/3 times pi times 13 to the third power. It's going to give me a volume of 4,599.05 cubic feet. In this one, we are given also again the diameter, splitting it in half, the radius is 2. It is a hemisphere, so we have half times 4/3 times pi times 2 to the third power. So half times 4/3 times 3.14 times 2 to the third power gives me a volume then of 16.75 inches cubed. And I skipped the step of writing out my formula. Pi r cubed. In number 6, Kim was using an air pump to fill a basketball with a radius of 4.5 inches. The pump was filling the ball with air at a rate of 32 cubic inches per minute. How long will it take her to fully fill the basketball with air? So since we're filling it with air, we're finding the volume. So we're going to do 4/3 pi r cubed. For the volume, we have 4/3 times pi, and our radius is 4.5 cubed. So we get 4/3 times 3.14 times 4.5 cubed. So our volume here is going to be 381.51 cubic inches. We know that the pump is filling it at a rate of 32 cubic inches per minute. So we have cubic inches per minute here. We don't know how long this is going to take, but we do know it's 381.51 cubic inches. So we have 32x is equal to 381.51. Dividing through by 32 then, we get 11.92. So we're just going to round to the nearest tenths here. So we get 11.9 minutes then to fill this up. And that is it for 9/11 practice packet.